Xbox Kid here. We got a review for you today, guys, of Banjo-Kazooie, the Xbox Live Arcade version. One of my favorite games of all time, as I logged in a lot of time on the Nintendo 64 version. For review purposes, I think I'll just show it to you. Yeah, get your laughing over with. I really liked this game as a kid. Okay. Let's start talking about the improvements first off, and then get to the game itself. Rare's done a lot of work along 4J Studios, and basically they've improved all the textures in the game, and overall they've stretched it to a nice crisp HD resolution. It looks really nice compared to the original, as you can see here. There are a few muddy textures, though they're really hard to spot, and you probably won't even notice them. So overall the game is a nice improvement over the original. As for other things they've added, there's also stop and swap support. Yay! If you own Banjo-Tooie on Live Arcade or Nuts and Bolts, you'll get bonuses in both games. So I highly recommend it. For 1,200 points, it's really worth it. Or if you can't pick it up, pick up the Nintendo 64 version. This game's awesome as hell. Okay, my favorite game of all time. You really just gotta try it. Let's talk about the story a bit. The game revolves around you, a bear, Banjo, and your bird friend Kazooie, who spends the game in your backpack as you try to fight off an evil witch named Gruntilda who steals your sister. Along the course of the game, you're going to get many helping hands, such as your first one, a mole named Bottles, who spots Tootie being taken by Gruntilda and tells you the story in the very beginning of the game. You have the option to learn the moves in the beginning of the game that he gives you as your basic moves, or if you've already played the game before, you can simply skip that step. Also, he teaches you moves throughout the entire game. Many cool moves that'll let you jump, fly, and peck your way to greatness. Overall, the story, you're not buying this game for the story, but there's definitely some little humorous bits throughout the story that I think everybody's going to get a little chuckle out of, and some ones that youngsters aren't really going to pick up on, but anybody who's a little older is going to kind of see. Overall, I do enjoy the story of this game. It's timeless. I originally played this game back in like 1998 when I was like, I don't know, I was like 4 then, man, and it still holds up. Honestly, if you're looking for an excuse to play this game again, the Xbox Live Arcade version is excellent for this. This has to be one of the best platformers on the 360, at least for Xbox Live Arcade. Imagine that, the game from 1998 beats out most others right now. So the gameplay is like most other platformers at the time. It is a golden example of platforming, and basically you collect jiggies, which are basically puzzle pieces that you use to put together puzzles around Gruntilda's lairs, which open new worlds and allow you to progress and collect more jiggies as you finally get to the end of the game. There's also another piece of the game called notes, and you collect these musical notes. Yes, I know, there's a lot of music in the game. Banjo, Kazooie, Tootie's his sister. I don't get it either. It's just cool. Anyway, you collect these notes, and they open doors around Gruntilda's lair, which allow you to progress further into the lair, which you need to get to the actual entrances to the levels. Overall, the notes were kind of annoying in the first game. Anybody knows that. You would exit a level, the game would freeze on you, and you would have to collect all the notes again, and then some, in order to get all the new notes that you didn't collect before. The Xbox version doesn't have that problem. It saves all the notes that you've collected, and you can simply go back at any time and collect the rest. Though, the only problem I have with this is that after you do it, the worlds feel a little bare, as they don't really have anything in there. This is a platformer, so there's lots of items to collect. So, go figure. There's Jinjos, you collect all these guys, and you get a Jiggy. There's little Mumbo tokens, which you give to Mumbo Jumbo, who's the shaman who you see here. He transforms you into different creatures that allow you to get specific Jiggies. Overall, the game is excellent, and I think anybody who loves platformers should pick this game up, along with the other ones. It's a really enjoyable game, and great for kids as well. I enjoyed it, and I haven't met a guy who hasn't. So I'm gonna give this game, a 9.9 out of 10. There's just a few little glitches in the game, but overall, it's a faithful remake of the original, and you should pick this up if you at all love platformers.